successful you are, you cannot escape tragedy or bad things from happening to you. It's just something that happens to everyone. To everyone, to everyone. Although this one is very simple, I love the way it sounds. I'm proud of myself for coming up with it. There was once a heart in bloom and color. There was once a heart in bloom and color. This is about maybe someone who used, how could we interpret it? Maybe someone who used to have like a big warm heart that they would kind of give to everyone. So it was like blooming and it had like such a beautiful color. But not anymore. Not anymore. Maybe things happened. Life changed. And that heart isn't the same as it used to be. Okay, now we are kind of done with this like digital format of really blackout. So let's continue to the rest of my blackout poetry. Okay, this one is in German, but I will translate it for you, of course. Nach einer Weile, auf eine ganz bestimmte Art, ergibt meine Existenz einen Sinn. Nach einer Weile, auf eine ganz bestimmte Art, ergibt meine Existenz einen Sinn. This one means, after a while, in a very specific way, my existence makes sense. So, I think I really like this one because it kind of gives me hope. You know how when you've been feeling down for a long time and you don't really see the purpose as to why you exist, why you have been brought to this world. After a while, it might make sense. You experience something, you experience some kind of happiness that you've never felt before. You meet maybe a special person that comes to your life out of nowhere, and suddenly it starts making sense. Everything starts making sense. Or you find that happiness yourself by doing something you love, or by exploring, by, I don't know, finding more passions, finding maybe something else you really love or you are good at that can give you a purpose in life. So after a while, in a very specific way, my existence makes sense, or starts making sense. So I really like this one. Now this next one is also in German. Reden ohne Worte habe ich geübt, doch alle schlafen. Reden ohne Worte habe ich geübt, doch alle schlafen. This one means, all these bad experiences, all these things that bring us down, we were never this near, you know? These things brought us closer than ever. So, it's actually a good thing that they happened, because they made our connection stronger, or they made us stronger, either as individuals or as a couple or partners or whatever. So, despite all the rain, us two were ever near. This next one is from messages I had sent. I sent it from one account to the other, like from two of my accounts. When she left, I realized that I did too. When she left, I realized that I did too. You know the feeling when, well, this again can be of course related to many different people. Could either be your best friend or your partner or something. So when this special person in your life leaves you, you feel like a part of you left with them. You feel there's a missing piece in you now because of their absence. So I really do like this one. I really like this one. Now another German one. I have quite a couple of these. Liebe fuhr aus das Haus, bald kam Angst zu gelaufen. Liebe fuhr aus das Haus, bald kam Angst zu gelaufen. Well, this one isn't very grammatically correct because of the article das, which isn't supposed to be inclined that way, but it's fine, you know. That's the thing in poetry, it can't always be perfect. Sometimes you just have to adapt to it. So this one means love drove out of the house. Soon came fear running in. Love drove out of the house. Soon came fear running in. This could be about maybe domestic violence or just familiar or just some kind of neglect you feel in your house that's supposed to feel like home, but you feel like this neglect, you feel like there is no love in this house anymore. There's only fear, only all these negative feelings that you feel in a place that is supposed to be your home. Love just drove away, and instead came fear running in. So this is another one, another deep one. Ich möchte auf der Erde Himmel erfassen. Ich möchte auf der Erde Himmel erfassen. understand it, and you have processed it completely, you can finally move on and continue living your life without focusing on it anymore, because you know that it is done. I have processed this. I can get it out of my mind now. I understand it, and I will use that maybe for the future to learn from it. Yeah, and then just move on. It will get better. Okay, this is another one that I really like. Start again. How many times you can defend your life, your name, forgive your past. So much pain and resentment from years ago. Let's start again. There's so much to live for in front of you. This one just means a lot to me. No matter your past, no matter what happened, don't give up because of that. Don't give up because of all the pain you felt. Don't let maybe your name be tainted because of maybe something bad you did or something. Like, move on. Try to defend it. Make something better out of your life. Don't give up. Don't live in the past, live in the present. There's so much to live for right in front of you. So, start again. Start fresh. Start again. Don't give up. Maybe, I don't know, make something better out of your life if you didn't like it. Or just keep going. Keep going. You're strong. You got this. Start again. There's so much to live for. Forbidden whispers, dreams come to me to taunt me. They call his name a sweet little music, and I like it. I ask forgiveness. This one is maybe about someone you know you're not supposed to be with or be close to. But you have these dreams, you have these voices in your head that feel like they're calling you to this person or this situation. So then all you can do is ask for forgiveness. Who knows how many people feel as if they are alone? We've got to help out. Be a friend. Tomorrow might not happen to them. Men are unpredictable souls. We can never be sure. I really like this one too. It's like you never know how much someone is truly struggling. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they kind of treated you badly because they were having a hard day themselves. So it came off in a bad way when they didn't mean that. So it's like, who knows how many people feel as if they are alone. Tomorrow might not happen to them. Men are unpredictable souls. We just have to be, I don't know, we have to be patient. We have to be helpful when we know that someone is feeling bad. We have to be a good friend to them, because we never know if tomorrow will arrive for them. As humans, we are very unpredictable. So we can never be sure, but let's have no regrets and be there for each other. Save the innocent. Care that much. Be the voice of civilization. also very relatable to some. How you feel like you're so broken and you don't understand how people can see you the way they do, like how they can still find you beautiful or something, but you just meet this one person or just anyone really, and they truly make you feel this way. They make you feel like a miracle, like you're this miracle despite your shattered pieces that you hold inside. So within days or within a week or I don't know how much time, you start feeling like, okay, maybe I am worth more than I thought I was. So just be kind to yourself. You're beautiful, and no matter all the things that happen to you, you're still beautiful. And honestly, these things just make you even more beautiful. You've gone through a lot. You have a lot of experiences, good and bad. It's all part of growing up. So I think this is a beautiful feeling when someone makes you feel that way, someone makes you realize these things. Yeah. I wish who enters the world, you won't see violence. These pages will be nothing but a distant memory to you. You will be elsewhere, a space where you can become something. I think this is another one that is very relevant to our time, with everything going on, all the genocide, all the wars. I think it's a wish that many of us can express, that we don't wish that whoever comes into this world, that they won't see this violence going on, that the world will be better by then, and that this will just be like a distant memory, just something in the history books, and that they can actually become something. I don't have to worry about, I don't know, getting shot at random times or something. That this is actually a space where they can become something, when they have that potential and they can have a future. Yeah. Ein Blick von dir, ein Wort, und schon ist mein Schmerz rasch durch die Welt ins Grab geraten. Ich glaube, man nennt dies Liebe. A look from you, a word, and already, I don't know how to translate this properly, but something like, already my pain went through the world into the grave. I think we call this love. I think this is kind of romantic. Like, you just need that one person to look at you or to talk to you, and it feels like all the pain you feel or you felt just went away. You just feel all these butterflies, all these warm feelings, and you realize, wow, no, I think that's what people call love. Helvet alle, teilet glitzerbunte Sterne, magische Laterne im Sturm, lenkt Flügel, lasst uns bewundern, ehe wir fliehen, so sollten wir wachsen. So this means help everyone, share colorful stars, magical lanterns in the storm, guide wings, let us admire before we escape. This way we can grow, kind of like that. I really like this one, like, help everyone, guide each other's wings, let us admire before we leave. That's how we can grow. I really like it. I really like it. Don't go. Stick around. Why? Just be here. I tell him. I want you to be here. Really? I nod. He sits back down and says to me, okay, let's have lunch or something. This one is very simple, but it holds a lot of meaning, right? And I think we can all relate to this, how you want this person to just spend as much time with you as they can. You just want to hang out with this person, do the simplest things, even if it's just eating together. All these little moments mean a lot to you, and they can really make a change in your life. I miss what we had. I want you to be here more than ever. Your presence, I enjoyed every moment of it. This one also, it's very close to my heart. It always makes me think of my old best friend. And I don't know, just partners I had in the past. It's just you miss their presence, you miss that connection you felt, because you really, truly enjoyed every moment of it. You guys, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, so let me read it again. It's like 13 that I already read, but the sound just cut off for some reason. Okay. I slept, I got up, and I cried. I've grown to this fool. I don't have any energy, any will. The outside, a space bigger than breath, was misty. I thought I might be able to run, but it was so dark, so lonely. I didn't even know if love could aid me. Well, this is kind of depressing. So it's just when you feel like really, really, really down, really depressed, you have no energy, no will. Even outside feels so big and you feel so small and it's all lonely, all dark. And you feel like even the feeling of being loved won't make you feel better. Now this next one is one that I really, really, really like. Breathe. You'll be alright. Those pills, they're not it. Really. Don't go. You must listen. We love you. So will you stay here with me and breathe, please? So, it's like when you're talking to someone who's really struggling in life, and maybe they're taking pills that they shouldn't be taking, or they're taking too many of them. And you're like, no, these pills, they're not it. Don't do this to yourself. You must listen to me. You must remember that we love you. So please, stay here and just breathe. Take it easy on yourself and just breathe. Please. I did wait for him, but I had to move on. I couldn't depend on the force of it anymore. I had to let him go. Every second hurt me in silence. Now I'm going to look for myself again. Oh, this one hits very close to my heart. I kind of wrote this about a relationship I was in, and this person, well, they told me to wait for them. And then just years went by, and you just felt like you have to move on because every second that goes by, it world of magic and art, if you let me. I want you to stay. I had doubts the other day, but not now. What do you think about us? I hope you realize I take this seriously. Let's try again. What do you think? Well, this is maybe about a relationship in the past that didn't work out, but now you truly want to give all you have to this person, and you want this person to stay in your life, and maybe you had doubts at some point, and maybe you broke it off because of that, but now you're like, no. I feel reassured about this. I know I want this, and I want to fight for this. I want to try again. What do you think? If I said I would do anything, I'm here to stay, would it matter? Again, simple but very meaningful to me. It's like, I would do anything for you. I'm here to stay. I really mean it. But do these words matter? Like, do they change anything for you, even if you know that I mean it? Would it matter? You don't have to put on a smile. Tell me your prayers and pain. Treat me as a friend. Sit by me. Lean on me. Just scream it out. Always remember, rain takes the color out of everything. But do not let it. This is another beautiful one. It's like, please remember, you don't have to. Don't be fake around me. Just treat me like a friend. I'm your friend, okay? Remember that I am your friend, and I just want to hear what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your heart, how are you truly feeling. Just sit by me, let it all out, scream, I don't care, just let it out. But please remember that rain might take the color out of everything, but don't let it, okay? Don't let it. Just know that I'm here. You are not alone. I'm here. Don't let it. She said life, even full of dread, could be amazing. To step upwards and higher until I see a gleam. I must live. I think this is another hopeful one. How no matter how bad your life is going, it can still be amazing. You can still turn it around. It can still be turned around by, I don't know who. Just don't give up. Keep going. And to really see What's your favorite?